All this happened to my family. More or less. Well, less than more. The names and situations have been fictionalized, but it still makes a pretty kid story. My big brother, the coolest of all cool brothers who was ever cool, left home, and for years, Christmas was freezing cold in Southern California. But Wynton always said, "Jazz, it's not about what it is, it's about what it can be." I thought he was talking about music. I didn't know he was really talking about life till I got myself on the road. I got a call from my brother's girl. Turns out he left without saying goodbye to her too. Guess he missed her though. He sent her a Christmas card. There was an address on it, but I don't think she meant for me to go looking for him. I just couldn't tell my parents where he was. I had to go get him myself. If Mom ever found out, she would have sent the National Guard, the Marines, Navy SEALs, and the Mary Kay lady to force him into coming home. Bet you every time Dylan hears helicopters, he runs and hides. So here I was, hitching a ride with my musical heroes, the Lincoln Center Jazz Orchestra. And it was great because I really got to know a lot of the cats. Some of them shared their deepest dreams with me.
I want to be rich. I want to be just like Eric Lewis. I want to be rich. I want to make money. F that.
I learned a lot. I learned how modern jazz musicians overcame the struggles of the old cats who came before them.
Jazz musicians have historically been known as drug addicts and, just the absolute scum of society, drug addicts and hustlers and, that whole thing. And so we've learned from, the heroin addicts and the pimps and the pushers of yesterday. And we've learned what's been going on. So now, you see, many of us, we eat salads and we try to eat healthy, because we know now that we have to eat salads to counteract the health. Can you what?
Hang with you?
You are hanging with us.
I mean, for a long time.
We got to practice 10 hours a day. And then you have to spend, you have to practice 10 hours a day. You have to spend 16 hours a day, on the road, helping with the setup.
So basically, that's going to be a 26-hour lifestyle.
Basically, yes. And you have to wear this the whole time.
They took me as far as the town on the envelope. Nice town. Really sharing vibe. The long bus ride was worth it because when Dylan saw me, he was so excited to see me.
Hey boy, how'd you find me?
I was excited to see him too. It's just there was a nasty odor everywhere. And I was wondering what sort of creature from Hades dropped that crap he was selling.
What the heck kind of creature drops this? It's totally toxic.
It's bold, dude.
Figures.
So is mom and dad still comparing us to other kids? Man, I sure would like to meet just one of these perfect children sometime. I never want to be like mom or dad or any of these perfect children. Where are you staying?
I was hoping with you.
I live in a bunkhouse. They're really strict. Are you telling me you had no plans?
Hey, where are you going?
To get my axe. I better get your puny ass home before you freeze to death and I'll have one more problem.
Okay.
So where have you been, really? It's been a while.
Living like a king, can't you tell? So I guess you want me to ask how Mom and Dad have been doing. Okay, fine. How have Mom and Dad been doing?
I'm really pissed at you for leaving. You know, I really needed you lately.
Hey, I look only after me.
And mistletoe and presents on the tree.
It seemed like Mom and Dad were determined to hover about the entire country looking for us. Sort of aimlessly.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
Remember when we were younger? We used to play camping in our bunk beds. I miss home.
You're telling me. Well, Dylan, if we freeze to death here before Christmas, at least the last thing we see is a Christmas tree.
You're breaking my heart. Such a dramatic little girly man.
Still ignoring you.
Sorry, Harry. Don't worry. I'll get you home before Christmas time.
Are you saying you're not coming home too?
This is not okay with me.
Okay, I can explain that.
I don't want you to explain. It's either me or that.
You're at home if you like.
I'll walk.
I meant, we're coming home for Christmas. Okay. And we're gonna bring that tree with us.
That's really stupid.
Whatever. I'm bringing it home, even if it's a Christmas twig by the time we get there. Now you, shut up and go to sleep.
Alright.
You sleeping?
Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight. We are happy tonight, walking in the winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay. is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in the winter wonderland.
I started feeling really sick. Guess I should have packed better for this trip. I thought all I needed was my trumpet. We finally got ourselves to a city, and my fever was getting higher, but I wasn't worried. I was with my brother. Besides, I brought plenty of money.
What are you doing?
Not getting home without any money. Besides, I have to keep you fed.
Don't worry about me.
Actually, I never did before. You know what, Aaron? I like it. Back to it.
You can't sell that. Mom and Dad gave that to you.
I always hated this thing. Besides, I just want to get you home. There's a pawn shop across the street. I'll be right back.
Dylan, I have a better idea. Dylan! Dylan! Dylan!
If Mom and Dad ever found out that Dylan sold his trombone, they'd be sad. I heard that you can get rich by playing music, so I decided to make some money and buy it back. Mom found the letter from Ashley that I left in my room. She skipped the National Guard and decided that she and Dad were coming after us themselves. Dylan didn't have to sell his trombone after all. And we made enough money to get Dylan, me, and the tree a plane ticket home. We were in such a rush to get home, we didn't even realize that we walked right past Mom and Dad. Dylan tried to get plane tickets for us, but ran into a couple of problems. One, we were unaccompanied minors, and they had to talk to my parents. And the other was...
Due to heightened airport security, trees are not allowed on aircrafts at any time.
We decided to look for a train home.
See those cute toy uptight looking people?
Yeah, that looks like Mom and
Yeah, it's a Deus Ex Machina ending. But hey, we couldn't drag this tree around forever. Yeah, Wynton was right. If we can imagine what it can be, we can play jazz music. Even if we don't really dig each other sometimes, love will always lead us back together if we jam in the key of life. And so, for my family, Dad, Mom, Dylan, and me, we wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. We wish you and your families peace, health, prosperity, and most of all, the joy of each other's love every day in 2006 and in all the years of your lives.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prevail, move, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the earth, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ. The fields and floods, rocks, hills and plains, repeat the sounding joy. Repeat the sounding joy. Oh, repeat the sounding joy to the world. The Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prevail, room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy, 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 everyone sing, and heaven and nature sing, joy to the world, and nature sing, and nature.